Hello everyone, my name is Alex. I'm going to talk about effect of UV radiation on poor photosynthetic and photoproductive complement and reproduction of the Caribbean shallow water coral Pyracopata. And first, I want to introduce what is coral. And if you put coral is the marine invertebrate. If you put the coral tissue on a microscope, and you can see many tiny animals called polyps. And polyps can secrete calcium carbonate, which is the CaCO3, and to form a hard skeleton. And there are some single-cell symbiotic algae live in coral. And for example, the larvae, and that provides about 90% energy and nutrition to coral. And in exchange, coral provides protection, habitat, and carbon dioxide to the symbiotic algae. And Pyracopata is our main species. And Pyracopata is the majority coral species of the Caribbean Sea and Atlantic Ocean. Coral is a sensitive and vulnerable species. Not any impact and stress can cause great damage to coral. Coral is easily influenced by many factors. For example, climate change, salinity, and ocean acidification, and temperature, and UV radiation. And this is our main factor. UV radiation. I will tell you how coral are affected by UV radiation. And UV radiation also called UVR. And that's what is MAS. It just like the sunscreen in the coral shell, in the coral cell. And it can observe the harmful UVR to protect the coral from causing damage. And actually, the MAS is an amino acid, and often found in marine organisms. And MAS is and next, what is the photosynthetic pigment? It just like it helps the light harvesting system to like the photosystem 1 or photosystem 2 to collect the solar energy from irradiation. You might wonder what does that mean? Look at the picture. The green guy is a photosynthetic pigment, and the box is the solar energy. The factory is the light harvesting system. So this guy's mission is to carry the box to the factory and keep the factory have enough energy running. And there are many kinds of components. For example, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, and carotenoid, and so on. And why did I do this research? First, during the last few decades, the effects of UVR on the rebuilding coral have received widespread attention in the Pacific. Second, there are few studies about the effect of Caribbean coral under UVR, and this is our aim. First, growth. Second, MA and symbiotic and photosynthetic pigment and fecundity. You might wonder what is fecundity. Fecundity is the ability to produce sperm, egg, and larva. And method. We conducted the experiment during the March and July in 2003. Our collect location is 3 kilometers outside the sea in the Caribbean shallow water of Puerto Rico. Collect depth is 0.5 meters. In an experiment, we have 27 coral, 9 aquarium, and 3 treatment. So one treatment, we have 9 coral and 3 aquarium. We have 3 different treatments. First, control. We put the aquarium outside. The second, enhance UVR. We put the aquarium under enhanced UVR. Second, next one is hydroid panel. We put the aquarium under a panel which can reduce about 90% UVR. Result and linear extension rate and scalar density. And look at the picture. The x-axis is the three different treatment: enhanced UVR, hydroid panel, and control. And y-axis is the linear extension rate and scalar density. And you can see the linear extension rate and scalar density under enhanced UVR are lower than other two treatments. And scalar density and the linear extension rate and scalar density under hydroid panel are higher than other two treatments. Yeah, it's the same way. The x-axis is the time. The y-axis is the MAS concentration. The black bar is enhanced UVR. The gray bar is hydroid panel. The white bar is the control. And you can see the total MAS concentration increased under enhanced UVR. During the experiment. Look at figure A. X-axis is the time. The y-axis is the individual MAS concentration. The black bar is enhanced UVR. The gray bar is hydroid panel. The white bar is control. The other figure is the same way. And you can see the microscopic glycine had the highest value in the concentration during the experiment. It had the highest value. And look at the picture. X-axis is the time. The y-axis is the photosynthetic pigment. The square is control. The triangle is hydroid panel. The circle is enhanced UVR. The total, and you can see the total photosynthetic pigment concentration under enhanced UVR. Are lower than other two treatments as well. And look at the figure. The x-axis is the egg, spermary, and larva. The y-axis is the percentage. And this is control. Different color bar is the different time. And this is control, and this is enhanced UVR. So we can see now derived product exposed to enhanced UVR contain egg and larva in the end of the experiment. And you can see there are no egg and no larva in the end of the experiment. Discussion. First, why linear extension rate and scalar density under enhanced UVR are lower than other two treatments? Because they cost a lot of energy to produce large quantity of MAS block UVR. So, which means there are still energy to provide coral growing. Second, why total MAS concentration increased under enhanced UVR during the experiment? Because MAS can observe the Hubble UVR to protect both coral and the algae. Also, MAS act as a UV filter and anti-dioxide. So they need to produce more MAS, help them survive in the stressful period. Third, why total photosynthetic pigment under enhanced UVR are lower than other two treatments? Because the reduction of the photosynthetic pigment suggests a defensive mechanism to reduce the damage to the light harvesting system. The next one is why none of the Bryophyllata exposed to enhanced UVR contain egg and larva in the end of the experiment. Because coral can observe the reproductive material to help them through the stressful period. But in the end of the experiment, coral Bryophyllata didn't completely lose their spermary, unlike other coral species. So we can prove that Bryophyllata are more resistant to the enhanced UVR. Yeah, thank you for attention.